world without empathy is a world where you and I aren't having a conversation. And this has been well worked out in terms of the debate of survival of the fittest versus survival of the friendliest. And most people who study these things, anthropologists, social psychologists, this even gets into the research of domestication of dogs and animals and how they become more and more amenable and friendly. It has to do with cooperation. And there is no cooperation in my mind without empathy. In fact, lack of empathy leads to wars and cruelty. And so let's just be in my mind now. You may or may not agree with me, not you, but you as a whole. I'm curious what you think about this, but the people listening to this, but to me, I go, that's a very slippery slope just because empathy is a complex emotion to see it as a weakness and not realize that a world without empathy means you can't feel me, get me, cooperate with me. You just don't give a damn. Your suffering is all that matters, and that's it. And you, me, and Ray talked about this last time, that in a human ecosystem where we have to get along, or just an animal ecosystem where the lion, who's the king of the jungle, decides he's going to just exert control over everybody and take all the resources, ends up destroying himself. We see this over and over again. The world, we're talking about World War II. A lot of people are talking about what's going on in the United States now. The world gets here because empathy begins to be, it begins to be confusing for people, or begins to be abandoned. Compassion then goes out the window. Cruelty begins to consume us, and